Is up on the mound. Julio goes after his first pitch and sails it behind 0-2. And I'm guessing
is a very high energy person, and we've all known that, right? I think
sure.
People in your life, that when they walk into the room, like all of a sudden the energy, and I think that's exactly what Robles does for this ball club.
The opposite way. Dubon is in
time, but they like his stuff. They feel like he's got elite stuff. As we mentioned, he's got a four-seamer, the cutter, a big sweep, 55% versus only 36% last year. So if you're a hitter, you can look fastball a little bit more often.
And has felt some soreness with that. So they've obviously been very careful.
Well, and the fact that it's early in the season, too, if you're ever going to give a guy a little bit extra time to heal up to get 100% on opening day, you're really, really fortunate. Just the wear and tear.
Even on opening day?
Well, opening day kind of covers, because you got all that energy, right? Four-seam fastball 55% of the time. Cutter 16%. The sweeper at 15%. Also with that pitchers from other organizations.
Well, Dubon is a busy man. Can't get to this one. It's in front of him, and Randy Arozarena. Incredible production out of. Here's Cal Raleigh.
Garrett Cole would be another guy. Charlie Morton.
High and outside ball 1-2 Cal Raleigh. Season on there.
I didn't even know I had that streak. Thank you for sharing it.
Hey. The bat, but foul from Cal.
But we're seeing Cal really starting to catch up to that fastball. He had that home run down in San Francisco. Wisniewski tries to sneak this one on the inside part of the plate. See how he pulls his hands.
Randy takes off, and looked like Caratini just lost the grip for a stolen base.
Right at the bottom, and Caratini, take a look here as he tries to make the transfer into his throwing hand. He's just not.
Stays alive. Out to Arozarena at second. 2-2 to Cal. 3 years with the Cubs. Joe Espada using him to help fill out his rotation. On the ground, hit hard, smothered by Walker, picks himself up, a high flip. Wisniewski is able to corral against the Tigers. 4 of the 5 hits foul coming off of his slider.
Yeah, I think after that game that he pitched against Detroit, he went back and looked at he goes, you know what? I tip my hat to him because they were good pitchers.
Pena in the air out to left field. Arozarena in his. The slider itself has changed so much year over year. The shape, the velocity. And last year we really saw it at its very peak. Of course. Here. Well, Diaz, one of the many struggling bats. Bliss to his right. Low by the knees onto first, and it's handled at first base by Rowdy Tellez.
Okay.
They make their way up here.
Robbie's going to handle that for us?
It'll get here.
All right. Thank you, Robbie.
Here is Yainer Diaz. Are we going to include Funko Pops in this as well? Because then I really can't calculate it.
I think.
Especially when you look at it from the viewpoint of within the division and facing the Mariners in their
years as well. 2 good run producing guys from one year to the next. It's tough.
There's nobody on a full count here to Diaz. Gilbert's payoff. He gets him swinging. Another slider. That Haley leads it off.
Good changeup by Wisniewski.
Looked like he jammed him a little bit. A soft pop up right towards Mariners.
Man with a lot of power.
He's in a good count here. 3. Called a strike. Now the EQC tracer has it there. And Wisniewski back in the count.
It was 96 miles an hour.
I was going to say, we've seen him 92. I mean, the first pitch of this at bat was 92 on a heater, now 96. So it's kind of been back and now Tellez was up 3-0, ends up striking out. There is out number 2.
And he felt like he needed it. And I kind of wonder if they're trying to maybe teach Wisniewski something similar. Use a fastball. Bazio used to have he called it the dead fish. It was like a BP fastball. And you wouldn't believe how.
Like the fish is going down the toilet. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I mean, does he choke it to do that? Because you can't slow your arm down, right?
No, you don't want a different grip that's going to have a little bit more two-seam movement, a little bit more downward tilt.
96
this year. The Astros have gotten him to use that four-seamer.
And got Dylan Moore a little off balance there with that sweeper. To Alvarez in left field. 3 innings, and that game went 11. So that was a major reason why the bullpen was worked so much, as Logan gets 8th and center. Does he go? 1-2. Very close. Another 2-2. Softly hit. Bliss going back, and he makes the catch.
You know, he's never one to really just sit still and stay quiet.
Well, it seems while he is absent from the
IL, just seeing his face, feeling his energy, hearing his voice. You know, you walk into a locker room. When I was coming in today, he was walking back out. He had just had the MRI, and he was in good spirit.
9 hitter. Gilbert would love to keep the bases empty for the top of the order due up next. Raley gave a little ground, now comes in. 2 outs. First time through the order for Logan Gilbert. He's until now 27th in baseball. They're striking out nearly 27% of the time, as he gets corkscrewed
down and in. So if we could show that chart one more time.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss, 1 and 2. And this is a team that obviously we're striking out a ton, changed a bunch of personnel then. Altuve somehow gets a piece of that one beneath the strike zone.
But then there's the other side that say, you know, we don't mind the strikeouts as long as that the power is there.
Well, if you're going to have the strikeouts, you got to have the power. 2-2. Trying to put him away with a high fastball up and in. Gilbert's 8th pitch to Altuve. This is down and away. Pitch on the night for Logan. Soft fly ball. Raley, full head of steam. Luke Raley can't make the catch and foul ground. He lays pitch number 10. Popped up. J.P. Crawford not having a move. And there is out number 3. Ryan Bliss leads it off for the Mariners.
So safe to sense. You're too young.
I've had corduroy here and there. You strike me as a big corduroy suit guy, Val. 0-2 to Bliss. Bliss, Crawford, and then back to the top. 1-2. Pena has it come up on him, throws off his heels, gets a strong. Gets jammed. A skimmer out to second. Altuve sets and deals, and there is a quick out number 2. Bases empty for Julio. Now I was going to ask you.
Hunt the fastball. If you get the pitch that you're looking for, go ahead and hit it out of the ballpark.
He's behind here. Yeah, obviously the risk is that really tied up, man. That two-seamer running in at his belt buckle.